What's going on, everybody? It's AquaLeaderJesse back again with another Pro Wrestling Symphony reaction. It has been a minute since the last video of these went up by the standards of these reactions, because I was doing them several times a day, every single day, to get caught up before this event happened. And if you watch those, you'd know that I was at this event. I was there, front row, and also you'll be learning later on in this that something involving me here has become a viral meme in the community. And it's sort of making me, I guess, a celebrity. I don't know. A lot of people don't know I'm involved in it, but I am the most vital point in one of the biggest things going on in Pro Wrestling Symphony right now. So much so that even one of the wrestlers even follows me now on Instagram, and I've gotten several likes and even reposts from people from Pro Wrestling Symphony of things I posted from the event. And the event themselves have made posts, or Pro Wrestling Symphony themselves have made posts about what happened with me at this show. So we'll get to it when it gets there. I'm kind of overhyping it a bit, but it is still pretty cool to know that I influenced something, even if not on purpose. But we'll get there. We'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. Let's jump right in. I started a bit ahead because it played a big recap of Heroes and Villains, and then it had a performance from the band called Tower Defense that opened and closed the show for us. They were very like Green Day-esque type of band, with their sort of pop punk style and having that kind of vocals. They were pretty solid. And I love live music, but I wasn't really paying attention. I barely made it to the show in time because I could not figure. I thought I was at the wrong place because it was at Eastside Bowl, but I had no idea where the venue was. And there, so I'm looking around. I eventually found it, but it just was not as obvious as I thought it was, or as I thought it was going to be. And then I had to go get my concessions, and I barely got them in time to be able to make it back, get to my seat for the show to start. So I didn't really get to appreciate them. And after the show, I was meeting a bunch of the wrestlers and everything, so I wasn't really paying that close of attention. But they sounded pretty good. Their name was Tower Defense, if I didn't say that.
We are going to be crowning our first men's, women's, and tag team champions in early 2026.
That is correct.
And in fact, we've got 4 tournament matches tonight, 2 on the men's side, 2 on the women's side, to determine who will be moving on to the semifinals. The men's will be in February, the women's will be in March. You can check out pwsymphony.com for all the details. We got the whole bracket posted there. But our opening contest is a quarterfinal match in the men's championship tournament.
I'm Roy Taylor alongside the sagacious Connor Casey.
I'm
Connor, you heard it from Pat S. Pumpkins in the ring. We got titles coming in 2026.
And we're crowning them with 2 championship tournaments.
The only thing I hated about this match happening was it had nothing to do with the match itself, other than the fact that I wanted both of these people to go deep in the tournament. So he's saying, "Please don't clap. Please don't clap." And you can see me. Hold up. He says, "Please don't clap. Please don't clap." You can see. Hang on. Let me make my mouse capturable real quick. Properties. Is there no way for me to? Oh, that's audio. Hang on. Here, properties. Capture cursor. Thank you. So you can see. It's still not capturing my cursor. The frick? Okay. You can see your boy over here clapping at warp speed as soon as he says don't clap. Hello. Maximize? Okay. Oh, now my mouse is there. Okay.
Self-proclaimed conductor.
You know, we love Suge D around here.
For the inaugural men's championship here in Pro Wrestling Symphony.
First of all, I heard there was Tower Defense here, and I saw no games, I saw no downloads on my phone, so already false advertising.
Yeah.
Second of all,
Tower Defense is a
all of
fantastic
you,
band.
I don't need any claps. What I need is to be paid after I beat Colby Carter tonight, and I need to move forward in this tournament because, again, I am the conductor of the symphony. I've seen the taste that you guys have in music, and I'm not rocking to your beat.
Ooh, not rocking to your beat in East Nashville.
Colby,
Be careful.
here's my thing. You're going to come through that curtain. You're going to think that your shoulders are big enough to be able to hold up the responsibility of being the ace of this company. But I know, they know, you even know, with your stupid Halloween City suit on, that you can't handle the business. So why don't you hurry up? Let's get it over with, because I got some hattie bees to go eat and some money I'm trying to spend. Let's go.
Well, at least Suge has good taste in hot chicken, but outside of that, certainly not too concerned about his opponent in this opening contest.
When it comes to talking, Suge D's the best in Pro Wrestling Symphony. I'm sorry, it's just true. He's amazing at it.
Run straight to the action.
I'd argue he's the best character worker in the company.
Lining him up.
At least pretty darn close, if not.
Suge D taking off his feet, and now fists are flying here in the East Side Bowl.
Colby Carter with something to prove in this tournament, especially with how heroes and villains wrapped up last month.
Not too pleased to take his first loss here in Pro Wrestling Symphony. A big spine buster there, taking down Suge D, and the Code is on fire. Going for the stomp early here.
Had to go for the code stomp right away.
Still has the wherewithal to make it to the outside here and avoid that devastating finisher.
You can hear me clapping.
We didn't really get a chance. This is Demon Days here at Eastside Bowl. Welcome everyone to this action here. We're already
I'm eating my
days.
see me eating my my chicken strips and fries over there.
I should be quiet. Ooh, chop right across the chest. Even the Code felt that one. Shaking it off.
You can see me clapping some more. I clap every time he comes near me.
First match in our men's tournament championship tournament.
I'll say it right, Symphony Men's Championship Tournament.
There we go. Thank you, Connor. That's why you're the wordsmith.
Surprise attacks tend to work really well when you yell surprise attack right beforehand. That's what I've learned.
That forearm. I'm not gonna repeat that one, but big drop kick from the Code.
You dumb bald bastard.
Should be with the experience and the and certainly the bravado in the early stages of this contest, but we've never had a champion here in Pro Wrestling Symphony, and one of these two men hope to be that inaugural champion.
And these will be two very different kinds of champions. We've seen what Suge D can do when he's got an internationally recognized world championship for nearly 2 years. And the kind of champion he was. Meanwhile, Colby hasn't had a lot of championship reigns to his name, but we know that if he were to hold one here, he would hold it with pride and be a defending champion.
Not a lot of pride right now from Suge D, who's just it's good, Suge, I'm sure.
Some sound strategy. I mean, think of how much of Colby's offense is through his legs. The code stomp, the final flash, all the ways he puts out his opponents are with his legs.
Yeah, and hard to do anything when you can't even stand upright. But right now, he's caring a lot more about
Gosh, he was good.
with the crowd than about staying on top of his opponent here. Connor, you mentioned it earlier. Colby Carter suffered his first loss here in Pro Wrestling Symphony back in October. Driving that knee into the mat there is Suge D. But the Code suffered his first loss in an IWTV Tag Title match against 4825 at the same venue back in October. How do you think that's affecting him here in his first round matchup in this title tournament?
Well, he made it pretty clear in his promo leading up to the show that he's got eyes on one man at the opposite end of the bracket in JD.
That this girl over here gets a lot of interaction with wrestlers as well.
Here as well, and Suge D
Just imitating the injury.
mocking him. Mocking the Code.
Oh, I love that was on that was actually caught on
Code.
in the final cut. I didn't know what all audio would be picked up, but
Disrespectful use of the forearm.
Disrespectful use of form. And cover here again. Another quick kick out. Suge D, I don't think he's expecting a win here like this, but he is making the Code work for it. They said it's at least 4. I don't think that's how that works, Suge.
Jesse is quite confused.
you can still see me back there. I was putting my drink down.
Officiating this opening contest here. Oh, big uppercut to the back of the
Still hanging out in the front row.
Gonna attempt, it looks like, yep.
I'm on camera a lot,
Kick
I
out.
hope.
Suge D with a lot of confidence confidence for a man who's never met the code in the ring before. Oh, cover here. Oh, a really quick slip up, and now these elbows just driving into the side of the skull.
Suge making Colby pay for it.
Now, Suge got a little careless there. And the code almost caught him napping on that one.
You gotta wonder if Colby overlooked Suge in this tournament. You get that in these different kind of sporting events. You see the entire tournament field. You see people that you might expect to see in the next round or in the championship round. Then you forget, you gotta win to get there in the first place.
You do have to win to get there, and Colby Carter working with a bum wheel here, it seems. Still favoring that knee.
Jesse Fields might call this match if Colby can't get back to his feet.
Might have to. Connor, you're right. In these kind of tournaments, I mean, this bracket was seeded based on the record here at Pro Wrestling Symphony alone. I know plenty of people would assume that someone with the expertise and caliber of Suge D might be higher in our bracket, but based in Pro Wrestling Symphony, this is the matchup for round one.
You can still hear me going ham with the clapping.
His debut back in August with a 6-man tag victory as part of the Good Hand, but then came up short a month later, taking on Adrian Thomas.
Adrian Thomas, another man in this title tournament, is now Carter able to reverse there and whip him into the corner. Running knee, but still favoring. He had to boost himself up using that injured knee. And now is he able to get him up? Oh, Suge wisely attacking that injured body part there. So smart.
Awesome Northern Light suplex.
And another kick out, Colby Carter.
You gotta think if Suge had just
this camera, hang on. This cameraman right here, he kept walking over and standing in front of me so I could see what was happening. I guess he's got to stand somewhere. It's hard to not be in somebody's way at a venue like this. Like, if you're going to be blocking somebody's vision, pretty much no matter where you're standing, if you're going to get a good shot. But it just happened to be right in front of me a lot. But I'm at least able to look around him. And he did at least get down on the knees there, so I could see better.
Between victory and defeat here.
Now a figure 4 leg lock.
Figure 4, wisely putting himself between his opponent and the ropes so that the code has the furthest to go to try and reach those ropes. And right now, he's got to just use his brute strength and endurance to break out of this.
Colby's known for having tree trunk-like legs, and now he's trying to roll it over.
He did the best he could, but Suge was prepped for it. Once again, that experience coming into play here. Referee Jesse Fields checking in with Colby. I don't think Colby Carter's gonna submit in any match, let alone a tournament match for this title.
Colby still trying to break the hold. Oh, that was a mistake.
Well, the disrespect has caught up, and now the chickens are coming home to roost for the godfather of the Good Hand. Colby Carter still locked in that figure 4, but hammering in those shots and now trying to roll over Suge.
He's got it.
He's got it in. Applying that pressure in reverse, but Suge D.
Also, if you missed it, I did do a predictions video for this, and I will be doing one for On Holiday.
Both men giving it everything they have in this opening round contest for the inaugural men's championship here for Pro Wrestling Symphony.
We'll get you to say the name of it right here one of these days, Rory. We got time. We got plenty of shows between now and the champion being crowned.
The Pro Wrestling Symphony Championship. I'll get it. I should write it down on my notes.
Pro Wrestling Symphony Championship, PWS Championship, Symphony Men's Championship, if you will.
All effective, and these two leaving everything in the ring here. As now, Colby Carter doing everything he can with these big clotheslines, fighting through the pain.
But you see that knee keeps taking a toll. A one-legged code breaker.
One-legged code breaker.
And you used the bad leg. Yeah.
I don't know if he meant to do that cover.
Nope.
Still not enough. Sometimes in the fog of war, if you will, you know you got to protect a certain body part, or you got to favor something, but the code just using his good leg to get that height, but using the bad leg to execute. Oh, we might be leveled up for another code stop here.
Misses again.
Suge was prepared for it.
Went right to the injured leg.
Double, or that shotgun drop kick to the knee. So smart, and now
Swinging neck breaker.
whipping him over. Another cover here. This could do it.
They had me a little bit there.
Jesse Fields with the closest 2 count I've seen here in Pro Wrestling Symphony, and you know what, Suge? Despite everything you've done up to this
So,
point,
if you're wondering why he's yelling 2, he's hoping to get the referee to say 3.
it still wasn't 3. Referee's decision is final here. This match keeps going. Suge, what are we doing here? Oh, an exchange of strikes here from these two. You reach a certain point in the match, Connor, where the playbook goes out the window.
It's a war of attrition at this point.
Back and forth with the chops, and right now the Code picking it up.
Oh, once again to the knee.
So smart from
Colby escapes.
And
backing out, and now this could be it.
He got it.
Oh, with the 180.
great sell from Suge D there, by the way.
The cover.
Solid match. The only thing I regret is Suge D should be. I wish he could have gone further in the tournament, but as I said before, the Code Colby Carter is my #1 pick to win the tournament.
Colby Carter walking away the victor here and advancing into the semifinals of this tournament for the inaugural Symphony Men's Championship. Is that right?
I'm so proud of you, and I'm proud of Colby with an aerial twisting version of his Code Stomp finisher and getting the win.
He was favoring that knee the whole match, and quite honestly, Suge D had a great strategy there. Oh, call for the mic here.
Pro Wrestling Symphony deserves a champion that they can be proud of.
Hell yeah, Code.
Someone that doesn't talk all the time and clearly can't back it up. So just know, I will be your champion at the end of this tournament. King Carter is in the building.
King Carter calling a shot, saying that someone like Suge isn't worthy of being the inaugural champion. The Code hobbling out here of the East Side Bowl, but he's the victor, and he will move on to the semifinals, which will take place on February 1st, 2026, as well as the finals in that same night.
I should have won.
As the final 4 men will be moving on.
2 out of 3 falls.
Now it's a question of who's joining Colby.
All right, so that was the first match, Colby Carter versus Suge D. I thought the match was really solid. Suge D continuing to be the best character in Pro Wrestling Symphony, just outstanding. Love him. He's a contender for my favorite in all of Pro Wrestling Symphony right now. He's just so good. I love him. Colby Carter continuing to show his in-ring prowess as well. It's hard to judge how he is as a character worker because you don't really get to see much of it. And that promo there at the end was a pretty normal babyface promo. Wasn't bad or anything. It's just not like, enough to really form a judgment on somebody's abilities that way. But he's a very good in-ring performer. And he's got the look to be like the face of the company and everything. And especially the way he's been booked, I just truly believe he's going to be the winner of this tournament. But I think it's been obvious since the beginning with the way they're booking him that they want him to be their guy. But this is just the start of the evening, and things only get crazier as it goes on with an insane main event. And I've got a lot of experience to talk about whenever it rolls around. I'm going to try to keep it up to being to when it involves people that are on the screen currently. But I didn't get to meet Colby or Suge, but it was still a solid match. Had a lot of fun, and yeah, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more, and goodbye.